What's up, everyone? Today we're diving into something fun, the absolute worst chess openings. These are the moves you should never start with unless you feel like gifting your opponent a free win. But here's the twist. Some of them are so hilarious that even grandmasters occasionally play them just to mess around or catch their opponent off guard.
Before we jump in, don't forget to hit that subscribe button and drop a like. And if you've got any fun ideas, feel free to share them down in the comments.
Number 1. The Damiano Defense. e4, e5, knight to f3, f6, a true classic among the worst openings. Already on move 2, black weakens their king. White immediately strikes back with 3, knight to e5, f takes e5, queen to h5 check, and the game is basically over. Even beginners know playing like this equals guaranteed loss. This opening was first mentioned in the Göttingen manuscript, dated around 1490. Later, in 1512, the Portuguese player Pedro Damiano gave a deeper analysis in his chess manual. Interestingly, he actually called the move 2f6 the worst way to defend the e5 pawn. But despite his criticism, the opening ended up being named after him. The variation with the knight sacrifice became known as the Damiano Gambit, and it's considered one of the very first gambits in chess history.
Number 2, the Bongcloud opening. This is an unorthodox and funny opening that starts with e4, e5 to king e2. It's basically a meme in the chess world, and for good reason. After just a few moves, white ends up with a terrible position. No castling, no fast development, nothing. Still, it became super popular online thanks to Twitch streamers, especially Hikaru Nakamura, who used it even against strong opponents. And yes, even Magnus Carlsen has played the Bongcloud from time to time.
Number 3 is the Sokolski opening, also known as the Polish opening or even the orangutan opening. It starts with a flank move 1b4. It was named after Alexei Sokolsky, who studied this opening in depth. But even earlier, Savielly Tartakover played 1b4 and jokingly called it the orangutan opening. The story goes like this. During a rest day at the New York 1924 tournament, some of the players visited the Bronx Zoo. Tartakover met a friendly orangutan named Susan and was so impressed that he promised to dedicate his next game to her. And he did. The Tartakover-Merachi game, which ended in a draw, began with 1b4. That's how this quirky name, the orangutan opening, was born.
Number 4. The Barnes opening, sometimes called Gedult's opening, is a chess opening where white opens with 1 f3. The opening is named after Thomas Wilson Barnes, an English player who had an impressive 8 wins over Paul Morphy, including one game where Barnes answered 1 e4 with 1 f6, known as the Barnes defense.
Number 5, the Grobe attack, also known as the Grobe opening, which begins with 1 point g4. It's named after Swiss player Henri Grobe, who used it often. The idea is somewhat similar to the Sokolski opening, but here, white badly weakens the kingside pawn structure. On top of that, you give up the center, and the open diagonal can even lead to a fool's mate in just 2 moves if you're careless. The first games with this opening appeared in the late 19th century. Later, Savielly Tartakower sometimes used it in his simultaneous exhibitions. Henri Grobe himself studied the opening in depth and even played dozens of correspondence games with it.
But in the end, the most important thing is to have fun, enjoy the game, and it doesn't matter which opening you play.